Welcome to another episode of the Part My Back Show. It's me, your host, Sebastian West. Follow me on Instagram @_Sebastian West, where you can check out my artwork in all of its splendor. If you don't like when I'm kicking, like when I'm spitting, just know when you tune to this, the claw is different. If this is your first time clicking on my channel, I appreciate you, meet you with greetings. And if you are returning to listen to a bozo like me review movies, I meet you with greetings. Now, in the midst of me searching for films, right, in this cesspool that they call Netflix, I found a hidden gem. And it's titled Suspect X. It's an Indian film. Now, I have a tendency to search for films of a certain genre. Also, films that they're not doing nothing wild in it. So, my channel is dedicated to that. Like, I go and search through the cesspool of the film industry, and I find some films that don't have a bunch of people that's wilding out in it. So, this is the film, right? But if you didn't know that, that's what I do. Like, if you're new to the channel, that's what I do. So, Suspect X. Opening scene. My man is about to do self-deletion. Self-checkout is upon the horizon. He hears a knock at the door. Open the door, lo and behold, it's a moderately attractive young woman. Now, what could stop a man from self-deletion? You guessed it, a moderately attractive young woman, right? So my man is a mathematician. He's a bit of he's like an enigma, so to speak, man. He's very mysterious, for lack of a better term. He was digging his neighbor. The woman that knocks on the door, he was digging her. Like, you know what I mean? Or front, he was digging her. So, she, had some issues with her, I think her plumbing or something like that. He gives a phone number, they exchange numbers and what like that. He was starstruck from the beginning, flabbergasted, just, speechless of this mildly attractive young woman but he's always been peeping her. Like, you know what I mean? He never had any interaction with her, but he always been peeping her. He pulls up at the diner where she works at every single day, and the co-workers tell her all the time that, the only reason he come here is because of you. She thinks he's the fool, but no, they know what's really going on, right? She has this husband of hers, crooked cop, wilding out. My man I think he smoked something, and she has his money. So he pops up. I guess if things cooled off, he pops up. Now, he's dirty. He pops up, wants the money from her. She's like, listen, I'm not here for all this, all right? Like, no, not here, not now. Meet me later on at the crib. Boom. Homeboy pulls up at the crib. Where's my money? Matter of fact, I'm going to let myself in, all right? They get into a little scuffle. The daughter helps. They got a little square dance going on. Daughter bangs him in the head with like the heater core or something like that from the heater. Bangs him in the head. Bing. He's on the floor. She got she strangles him to death. They caught her body. Mom and daughter caught her body. Now, the reason the things kind of escalated because through the history, he was a little older than his wife. He met her at like a strip club or something. He kind of groomed her into being a stripper or something like that. I think, you know what I mean? So he was already eyeing his daughter like, listen, we can, just follow my footsteps. So that kind of triggered her. They caught her body, right? She trying to dispose of the body. My man pulled up, walking by, he peeped the scene. She plays it cool, he plays it very cool. He knocks back on the door and tells her, something is up. You say you got a roach problem, you got rid of the roach. I'm here to help get rid of the roach, all right? He gets rid of the body. My man get rid of the body, all right? The mathematician dude, the nerd guy gets rid of the body, right? We're going to fast forward. Fast forward to his high school friend, who's now a detective, is on this case. He's investigating the death of the husband, right? Something's not adding up, so he's on her heels. But the mathematician is 2 steps ahead of him. He giving her all the answers when they question you. He giving answers for the daughter and Mom Dukes, the widow. got the answers for it. Listen, if they ask you this, boom, he's coaching it, right? You know what I mean? But man's smarter than what he looks like. Like, he looks crazy, but he's smarter than, right? So she starts to like, kind of, I think she was giving my man a little play, the nerd dude, but the detective is digging her. He's digging her, and he's kind of getting distracted by his job. He don't want to admit it, but he is. So it's like, I want to solve the case, but I want to get to know her as well. So he's at a crossroad, right? But he still want to solve this case. So my man I think the nerd dude, the mathematician, peeped that his friend was liking her, right? And I guess he was some sort of a popular guy in school, and all the women kind of liked him. So he was, he's a little tight. He's like, nah, man, not this time. You can't have her. Anybody in the world but her, all right? I was about to self-check out, and she saved my life. So you can't get her, fam. It ain't happening. So he writes a note coaching her, telling her what to do. And all of a sudden, my man, he can't take it no more. So he just says, all right, look, I did it. I was pump faking. This is the deal. She's innocent. She had nothing to do with it. I did it. He admits everything. He tells him what he did. He killed a homeless guy. He was wilding. Killed the homeless dude. Made it seem like it was the husband. They never found the husband's body. So I don't know what he did with that. But he burnt the homeless man up. Knocked his teeth out, burnt his fingertips, so they didn't know who he was. He made it seem like it was the husband, but it wasn't the husband, all right? He confessed to murder. My man got 25. They gave him a quarter. The widow pulls up to him, tells him, why'd you do this? He was like, listen, look, honestly, I'm going to tell you like this. I was about to check out, right? You knocked on the door. I saw your beautiful face. I said, hey, I got something to live for now, all right? He professing his love to her. Then he tells her, 40 hours, right? I did all this. I was about to kill myself because 48 hours ago, somebody solved this math problem for me. I was working on all these years to solve this math problem. Somebody solved the math problem, so this is where I'm at. That's why I was about to kill myself. And you stopped me. All in the name of math. And that is Suspect X. Right. If you have the opportunity, go check out Suspect X, man. Alright. Nothing crazy in it. It has one scene where he brutally murdered the homeless guy. Other than that, it's a good film. Good acting, nice pacing. Nice directorial skills. I like the way it was shot, man. It don't look like that Netflix-y film, if y'all know what I'm talking about. Alright. But I give Suspect X 7 out of 10 Sebastian artwork. Alright, speaking of artwork, I might start a separate channel with me just talking and showing my artwork, because all my artworks is like relatable to movies, right? Okay, so I might do that, man. But yes, like I said, go check out Suspect X if you have the opportunity to do so. Alright? If you don't like my reviews, come in some slack and that and get enough on my back. Slow run is better than no run. And never forget, let all things be done decently and in order. Sebastian West, the Department of Extra, I'm signing out. Salute.